Earth was in a hot, dense state that nearly 14 billion years ago expansion started. Wait, the Earth began to cool, the autotrophs began to drool, Neanderthals developed tools, we built a wall. We built the pyramids. Math, science, history, unraveling the mystery that all started with a big bang. Hey!
28 minutes. Impressive, but we must be cautious.
Why?
Today, it's a Chinese food retrieval robot. Tomorrow, it travels back in time and tries to kill Sarah Connor.
I don't think that's gonna happen, Sheldon.
No one ever does. That's why it happens.
There. Working on a new plan to catch the Roadrunner?
The humorous implication being that I am Wile E. Coyote?
Yes.
And this is a schematic for a bird trapping device that will ultimately backfire and cause me physical injury?
Yes. What the hell are you guys playing?
It's a game we invented. It's called Counterfactuals.
We postulate an alternate world that differs from ours in one key aspect and then pose questions to each other.
It's fun for ages 8 to 80. Join us.
All right, I like a good brain teaser. Give it a whirl.
You're in luck. This is an easy one. In a world where mankind is ruled by a giant intelligent beaver, what food is no longer consumed?
A BLT where the B stands for beaver?
Leonard, be serious. We're playing a game here.
I can figure this out. Let's see. Well, beavers eat tree bark. The only tree bark I know that humans consume is cinnamon, so I'll say cinnamon.
Incorrect. Obviously, the answer is cheese Danish.
What?
In a world ruled by a giant beaver, mankind builds many dams to please the beaver overlord. The low-lying city of Copenhagen is flooded. Thousands die. Devastated, the Danes never invent their namesake pastry. How does one miss that?
This is ridiculous. You're just making stuff up.
Is he always like this when he loses?
Oh, yes. You should have been here for the great Jenga tantrum of 2008.
You bumped the table and you know it.
Yes, well, if we lived in a world where slow-moving xenon produced light, then you'd be correct. Also, pigs would fly, my derriere would produce cotton candy, and the Phantom Menace would be a timeless classic.
Oh, you're so arrogant. If you're a superhero, your name would be Captain Arrogant. And you know what your superpower would be? Arrogance.
You're wrong again. If my superpower were arrogance, my name would be Dr. Aragonto.
All I'm saying is, if they took all the money they spent trying to make a decent Hulk movie, they could probably just make an actual Hulk.
That is apt and amusing. I think I shall share that with Amy Farrah Fowler. She'll appreciate the witticism.
Thank you.
It'll also help improve her initial impression of you.
So what's going on with you two?
The status is, as it always was. She's a girl. She's a friend. She's not my, please forgive me for doing this, girlfriend.
Right. So you're still just texting and emailing? You don't feel any need to hang out with her? You know, be in the same room?
Leonard, you are my best friend. I've known you for 7 years, and I can barely tolerate sitting on the couch with you. Imagine my attitude regarding prolonged physical proximity to Amy Farrah Fowler.
Got it.
Well, I sense judgment on your part.
No. Maybe a little.
May I suggest that your criticism is based on jealousy?
Jealousy? What do I have to be jealous of?
I have a functioning and satisfying relationship with a female. You have none.
All right, that.
Jealousy is an ugly, green-eyed monster, not unlike the Hulk, who, by the way, also has a girlfriend. In this iteration, Jennifer Connelly, whom you may recall as the girlfriend of Russell Crowe in A Beautiful Mind. A feel-good romp if there ever was one.
I'm not jealous.
Leonard's not jealous.
Oh.
Problem? This is the worst cobbler I've ever eaten. It tastes like it's made of actual ground-up shoemaker.
Amusing. A play on the two meanings of cobbler.
Hey guys, guess who I found at LAX? My baby sister Priya.
Excuse me, I object. You propose a guessing game, yet you don't give me enough time to guess. For the record, I was going to say, your sister Priya.
Oh, Sheldon, you haven't changed a bit, have you?
Why would I change?
The hope has been that you'd eventually bend to public opinion. Seriously, I think I finally figured out my problem with women.
The capybara is the largest member of the rodent family.
What does that have to do with me and women?
Nothing. It was a desperate attempt to introduce an alternate topic of conversation.
My problem is I don't project confidence. So I decided that the next time I meet a woman I think is attractive, rather than holding back and being cautious, I'm going to assume the mantle of self-assurance.
Oh, yeah, what does that look like?
Hi. I'm Leonard. You are beautiful. You pop, sparkle, and buzz electric. I'm gonna pick you up at 8. Show you a night you will never forget.
Where are we going?
Good news, I made it onto the team for the new Defense Department laser-equipped surveillance satellite.
Wait, excuse me. If we're changing topics, I believe I have first dibs with capybara, a rodent the size of a baby hippo.
Congratulations, Howard.
Thanks.
Totally rock a hat like that.
That's the work of noted Hollywood costume designer Deborah Nadoolman. She also designed the iconic red and black jacket in Michael Jackson's Thriller video, which I've never viewed in its entirety, as I find zombies dancing in choreographed synchronicity implausible. And also, it's really scary.
Could someone please turn off the Sheldon commentary track?
There's no switch. Just listen and learn.
Honey, if you think this is good, you should come with us Friday to see it on the big screen at the Colonial.
Well, I'm watching it now. Why would I want to see it again on Friday?
Because the print they're showing on Friday has an additional 21 seconds of previously unseen footage.
What? 21 seconds? That'll be like seeing a whole new movie.
Exactly. They say it finally solves the submarine controversy.
Did Leonard? I'm no expert, but I believe what we just heard from Penny was sarcasm. Ah, good. I'm 8 for 26 this month.
Yeah, I think I'll pass, but you guys enjoy your extra 21 seconds.
Have enough comics? You're going to be monitoring the telescope for 12 hours, and by my estimate, you've only selected 7 hours of reading material. That's even factoring in your difficulty in parsing American comic book idioms like BAMF and SNCC.
Is that racist? It feels racist.
Don't be oversensitive. He's calling you illiterate, not your race.
Oh, okay, good. I don't need more comics. Howard's gonna stop by. We're gonna play Intergalactic Battleship and Indian Monopoly.
I don't care for novelty editions of Monopoly. I prefer the classics, regular and Klingon.
Actually, Indian Monopoly is just like regular, except the money's in rupees. Instead of hotels, you build call centers. And when you pick a chance card, you might die of dysentery. Oh, just FYI, that was racist.
You'll never guess what just happened.
You went out in the hallway, stumbled into an interdimensional portal which brought you 5,000 years into the future, where you took advantage of the advanced technology to build a time machine, and now you're back to bring us all with you to the year 7010, where we are transported to work at the Thinkatorium by telepathically controlled flying dolphins?
No.
Oh.
Penny kissed me.
Well, who would ever guess that?